in 1991. She didn't stop there. She went ahead for her PhD. And she also majored in Agric Extension from Enugu State University of Science and Technology. And this was in 1996. My guest is a professor of agricultural extension. And for her professorship, she got this in 2006. You can see that she is an all-rounder. Who's my guest? I know you're itching to see her. Stay with me, we'll take a short break. And once we return, we'll be meeting her. Welcome back. Time to meet my guest. Who am I talking about? Please join me as I welcome to this program Professor Justina Uzoma Mbada, PhD. My good to see you on this program.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you've been in the world of academics and teaching since 1992, reading through your CV. And then you were assistant lecturer, though you caught your teaching in 1998. To 1992 during your time as senior biology instructor.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you moved in that cadre lecturer 2, lecturer 1. You became senior lecturer when Nta Enugu rose to professorship.
Yes.
All right. Now, let's look at it. We'll take it one after the other. What would you consider within your teaching career as the major contributions you've done, especially in the area of human development?
Thank you very much. In the period of my teaching, starting from secondary school, because when I finished my youth service, I taught in the secondary school for 3 years, and I contributed in developing some youth then. And what led me to say so is because those people I taught, even at that level, are still relating with me now. Then when I joined the university, it's a very wide world. I have taught a lot of students, supervised a lot of students, both at the undergraduate level and the postgraduate level, and PhD. I have produced about 13 PhD holders. Some of them are in the National Assembly, some of them are occupying various and big positions in the society. And we have carried out a lot of researches that have helped in improving the whole lot of people's life, especially women and children.
Now, you're a professor of Agric Extension. Let me gradually take you through some of the administrative positions you've held, both at the university and in the society. Let's start from the university. You were the pioneer head of the Department of Agricultural Economics and Extension for 12 years. This really is huge. What did you do to better that department?
Wow, a lot of things. If I didn't do much, they wouldn't have retained me for 12 years. I started being the head of department when the Faculty of Agriculture came back from Abakaliki after Ebonyi State was created. Then we now use the Faculty of Agriculture that was in Abakaliki to form a university, the now EBSU, Ebonyi State University. So then the faculty had to move to Enugu. From that, I became the pioneer. We started with few students, first year. Now we got to fifth year. We had PG, we had PhDs, until we moved to Abani. And the department has been growing until now. It has produced commissioners, it has produced vice chancellors, it has produced provost. So the department has actually grown. That is why I was maintained until such a time that I had grown to become the dean of the faculty.
Yes, I was actually coming to that.
Yes.
You also moved on to become the dean of the faculty, agriculture and natural resources management. This was in 2011.
Yes.
What did you do differently when you became that dean?
When I became the dean, we are looking for accreditation because we just packed into Awan from Enugu. And for Agric, there are certain practical things we need to have in place for us to have accreditation. Accreditation is done by NAOC. You know what it means.
Yes.
So before I became the dean, the faculty had not gotten a permanent kind of accreditation. What we had was interim. So during my year as a dean, which I started in 2011, September 2011, in 2012, we had accreditation and the faculty got full accreditation. So that was my number one achievement. And after that, we didn't have a functioning farm that befits the faculty as a faculty of agriculture. And as a state university, there was not much funds. So I had to apply to the management to allow me look for grants or loan, which they granted me. So I wrote a bankable proposal to the CBN myself project, and they granted it. I gave me 50 million to the university to establish what we call Esut Commercial Farm, which reigned during its time. There was not like it around Enugu. We had greenhouse, we had fish, we had piggery, we had poultry, we had processing. It was a big integrated farm. And that placed us as number one faculty of agriculture in the southeast.
Now, Provost, Federal College of Agriculture, Shagogo State, 2015 to 2020. What were your contributions?
My contribution as a provost is really massive. But I will just take the silent ones because of time.
Okay.
Before I went to Ishago was full of crisis. Crisis that you can't talk to your fellow staff. Crisis between the management, the students, and the community. During my interview, that was the major concern of the federal government. So when I came, the first thing I did was to return peace, instill peace. That before I left there, we were eating from the same pot, drinking from the same cup. There was complete and absolute peace. That place, there was no gate. It's not, the period here will not give me the time to enumerate all. But you know the gate is a kind of the first thing you see in an institution. And the gate tells you a big story about the institution. Yes. So when you pass there, people are passing there without realizing that that place is a federal institution. Because the gate was just like a primary school gate. But when I came, I said, no. I had to put up a gate that will make you realize that whenever you pass here, this is a federal institution. There was no road. If you get to the gate, you have to fold your trouser and your skirt up whenever there was rain. I had to asphalt the whole entire compound. Every road in the university premises, in the college premises, was asphalted. 6-kilometer asphalted road. There was no light because we couldn't get, I tried the NEPA, it didn't work. So we installed solar system. In all the departments, we had solar system. In all the offices, we had solar. Then there was no water. And one thing is that initially you can't get a borehole. It is difficult to get borehole because of the granite, the stone base. So what we did, and what I did during my administration, was to install a 400,000-gallon capacity water treatment plant for the students. Then put up infrastructures, lecture theaters, auditorium, administrative block, classroom block, engineering workshop, And one other big thing is accreditation. I made 5 accredited projects there, but I left 20 accredited programs before I left the college. So I brought in a lot of lucrative, beautiful, and attractive programs, and attracted more students to the college.
Now, I knew that you also belong to a lot of professional organizations, professional bodies. And because there are so many of them, I will pick a few. You're a member Agricultural Society of Nigeria. You're a member Agricultural Extension Society of Nigeria. You're a member Farm Management Association of Nigeria. Let me really ask, in what way does this membership bring about increase in both quality and quantity of farm produce in Nigeria?
What you mentioned are organizations.
Yes.
And these organizations control the activities of their members. Okay. So what we do is that we have annual conferences. Every year, all these associations have their annual conference. During this conference, staff and members are expected to do research and present research findings as conference papers. They'll be criticized, they'll be edited, some of them will be published. And when we do this, we contribute to the body of knowledge, because when they are published, they will now be disseminated to youth, to students, to lecturers, to members. And from there you can read and get information on better ways of cultivation, better ways of agricultural production, better resources to use, better services, better opportunities. And in doing that, we contribute to improving the productivity and production in agricultural field.
That's really good. I also saw that you remember Nigeria Vision 2020, Human Development Thematic Growth.
Yes.
Though it was for a short while, but I mean, what does this mean and what really did you do there?
It was for a short while, but very impactful. What it means is that some specialists, some resource people, some academicians of different fields were invited to come and plan and document for use on how they think Nigeria can, improve. What we think that can be done to move Nigeria forward, to make Nigeria one of the best economies in the world. By then we were found to be number 40-something in the line of economy. So what we are trying to do is to become one of the 20s in the year 2020. That was the objective. We put up very laudable decisions on how things can be done, and some of them are really being put into place. And Nigeria is improving.
All right.
Yes.
You played a supervisory role as a professor, both for postgraduates and undergraduates, in supervising projects and things like that. How would you rate the standard of students if you think that sincerely they've received the effective teaching that they are supposed to receive? How would you rate the standard of our students from your own point of view?
Well, I will tell you that some students actually are doing well. Some are not doing well. And there's no way everybody will be doing equally.
Exactly.
Yes.
All brains are not equal.
Yes. And so their reasons and purpose of being in the school may not also be the same. But for the lecturers, we are trying our best. Research-wise, supervision-wise, we are trying our best. We make them go to the field, have a feel of what happens in the field, and report it back. So some of them really do well.
Okay. You're still watching Guest of the Week this beautiful day. My guest is still in the house. We'll take a short break. We'll return. Stay with me. Welcome back. Now, my guest is still here talking about Professor Justina Uzonya Mmada, PhD. I saw that you were nominated by NUC, National University Commission, in the group of 100 women for the National Compendium and Program of Nigerian Professional Women. What were some of the qualities they saw in you?
The statistics of the professors and what they do. So from there, they were able to pick those they want them to represent the country. So they picked me, gave me a letter, and I went with some other women.
You've attended leadership trainings in different capacities. These trainings, what has it helped you do differently as an educationist?
Wow. I am an institute administrator. I am proud to say that. I have received a lot of trainings coupled with my own experiences. They have really helped me a lot. The places I worked proved that the trainings I received were relevant and they are effective in my way of administration.
You've published books also. Now, these books, what inspired the publication?
It's a way of disseminating educational information to people. As I am now, I am a professor. I've garnered a lot of experiences, a lot of academic skills. If I don't publish them, they will die with me.
Exactly.
So I have to put them up for others to read and learn. And remember, I belong to Human Capacity Development Thematic Group.
I saw that
So
also.
after that, I wrote a wonderful book to share my experiences with people.
In the course of doing your job now, you have won a lot of awards, so many of them. You started during your secondary school first prize winner, the best English student at Okubu Girls Secondary School, award of professional fellowship for excellence in education and administration of the Institute of Corporate Administration of Nigeria. This was in 2005. You also won the best lecturer award for ISO 2014. From all of this, what would you say should be the best way, number one, as a student to study so that they can be taught like you have done before we get into the issue of lecturing? Being the best lecturer also, how would lecturers lecture so that they too can be awarded something like you have?
For you to be a good lecturer, you have to be a teacher. Because there is a difference between lecturing and teaching. In lecturing, you don't care whether they listen or not, learn or not. We pass through some of lecturers and we also pass through some teachers. So you have to bear the interest of the students at heart. You have to be empathic in nature for you to be a good teacher or a good lecturer. So you teach them for them to learn, not teaching them because you want to earn your salary.
You received the certificate of honor by Faculty of Agriculture for outstanding role in the state. This was in 1997. What outstanding role did you really play?
At that time, I was only but a lecturer. And that my outstanding role was a relative to lecturing. This is when the students started perceiving that I lecture them well and take care of their needs, personal needs. You not just go to the class, lecture and come out. You lecture and look at their faces. I've succeeded in settling some disputes. There is something we call non-verbal communication.
You go beyond
just teaching. Yes. So because of the way I relate, interact and teach them, care for them, they feel I'm good to them.
Of course, provost, the best provost the college ever had since its inception. You have enumerated the things you've done, therefore you really deserve that. We say congratulations. Then also, Pan-African Icon of Education, development by African Students Union Parliament. And I read that that's the highest award for that association. Why did they give you that highest award?
because of my achievement. Because in that college, they have SUG. And the president of the SUG represents the college outside the college at the national level. So when they come together, their reports what their provost do. So at the end of it, they will go for investigation. After the investigation, they will do their assessment. We are never invited when they do these things. You just go in your office, they will bring you a letter. There were a lot of such awards, even from the Ariwa Youth Association. So many of even from my management. The management in a university like the Senate, in the college we have the IMCC, the policy making body. They say since 20 or 50 something years the college started, we've never seen the provost like that.
What would you say are some of the qualities that have helped you to succeed? You have really achieved so much. What are those qualities that have made you come out different?
I can say that my background helped. I came from a very humble family background, Christian background. It has contributed a lot in my growth. I am a Christian due to the way I was nurtured. So it guides my activities. Then honorably also, I am a focused person, determined. You know what you want, you pursue it.
To young people that are watching us, what's your advice to them on how to start and make it to the top diligently like you have? What, in the simplest manner, what do you have for them?
The advice I always give them is to be focused. Some of them are highly distracted. If they have on this side, they will go. They have on this side, they will go. Know what you want in this world. What I want may not be what another person wants. But if you decide on what you want to be, look onto it and get focused and work hard to get it.
Alright.
Being also prayerful, because God is the only one that will make your desires to come true.
That's it on this edition of the program. I do hope you heard it quite clear from my guest today. She says, youths of today, it's important you remain focused. Be determined. Remove every distraction so that you can start and make it to the finishing line. Also, to you lecturers, don't just lecture, please teach them. These youths are the leaders of tomorrow. If you have their interest at heart, our society definitely will come out better. I want to thank my guest, Professor Justina Uzoma Mbada, PhD, for coming to Guest of the Week. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Next week, I'll still be here with you. My name is Jane Madravna. Thanks so much for watching this edition. Bye-bye.
Cleanliness are very important to protection ourselves from infection diseases. To make up the following: do not wrap and throw away latrine or shit in the main road or in the garden. Always use a clean toilet to avoid contaminate. Store your water in clean containers. Cover it tightly properly and drink with clean cup. Do not forget that your hands can